guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Samantha's Window. Now today is a Sunday and I like to think of Sundays as days when you can like relax. So you know, I'm like rocking my real face. This is my no makeup face. I just popped on some lipstick so that I could look decent for you guys. So today I'm feeling like really good. I have something going on, so I'm like really like low, but that doesn't stop me from giving you guys content. I will never ever take a day off. When I plan something, I have to like follow through. So without wasting much time, today is Sunday and Sundays are meant for story time. Story time is a segment where I will be taking you guys through some of the experiences I've gone through so that we can relate, you know, because if I keep on like creating content that is meant for entertainment without like bringing story time Sundays like segments where I'll be bringing stories that happened to me so that we can like try to relate. Because if I keep on bringing the entertainment factor without bringing a realistic side of maybe my life, I don't think it will really balance out what I'm trying to achieve with this channel. So basically this is a day where I tell you stories. So I will be posting ideas or topics that I would have come across that I can relate to on my social media. So make sure you follow my social media pages, guys. The links are right below. My Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, everything, you'll find it right there. So today we're going into today's story time. Today I'm going to be talking about something that really annoys me. You know, given that I take a lot of public transport rides, I have to encounter like this kind of behavior like 75% of the time. So today I'm going to be talking about people who love to, you know, do public drinking but then fail to understand that they have other people who are trying to enjoy the same service they are enjoying. So basically this is a story about what happened to me when I was on a bus coming from Harare, which is like the capital city of Zimbabwe. So this story happened to me like 2.5 years ago when I was during my attachment year. I was working in Harare, and then you know during the weekends I am a very big mama's baby. So I would always come back home for weekends because I love my mom so much and my dad. And so I would always come back home on Friday. So that particular day I knocked off very late. So transport was actually scarce on that day. I remember, yeah, it was scarce. So we were like by the bus terminal. Sorry, I'll be doing a bit of Shona here because I get lost when I'm like telling stories, you know. So we were like at this place called Panafort, Harare, and then a bus came. So like we all got into the bus car. I think the capacity for the bus was like 75, but I think we're like 90 people in that bus. And then you know, the vibe was loud. You always have that music, that bus music. You know, if you're in a bus in Zimbabwe, I don't know about other countries, but when you take buses that go from Harare to Mutare, you can basically lose your eardrums because the music is so loud. And I don't think it's even a matter of the music being so loud. The people sing loud, okay? And then they play the same genre. They do not have space for other genres in buses in Zimbabwe. So when we go Sungura, my friend, it's Sungura the whole way. So that was playing, and then I was sitting to this really nice lady who had a baby next to me, and then there was another woman next to me. So like I was really tired, so I was like putting on my headphones, listening to music. But then I think like when we're in like Macheke, that's when I saw that particular character who's going to be very pivotal in the story that I'm telling. So as we were approaching Headlands, which is like 17 or so kilometers out of Rusape, I see this man who was like really drunk, and he was like one of the standing passengers. So like any normal person, I really hate people who, no, maybe some people understand, but I really get annoyed by people who like decide to drink their alcohol in public transport, and then they make like noise or become a nuisance for some other passengers. Like for me, I really don't like that. You have to respect me for also paying my money to, you know, get a normal bus ride. So when we got into Rusape, I was sitting next to the lady who had a child. She was like by the window sitting, and I was sitting in the middle, and then there was a lady to my far left. So the lady, like, she disembarked the bus in Rusape, and what do you know, the guy I'm talking about, the man who was drunk, came and then took that seat. So I will call that man the man, because I cannot even give him a name because of the way he disrespected me, you guys. So I'll call him the man. And then he sits next to me, and I'm like, I have to maintain like a very, straight face so that I don't have to interact with him, because normally when I come across people like that, I just like to, maintain my cool, maintain a straight face, and not really get involved in what's happening around it. So this man sits next to me, and then the lady sitting next to me, the lady with the child, she says, "Are you okay?" And then I said, "I know, it's okay, don't worry." And then the man, he starts giving me this like stares. He looks at me, and then I'm like, can you not look at me? Like, he was like, I think he was in his like late 50s, almost 60. So that's why I'm saying he cannot be called a guy. This is a man. So it was like during the December holidays, which means like, I think he just got his bonus. So he was basically shouting at the top of his voice about the money he had. So he decides to engage me in his talk. He was drunk. When I say drunk, you could smell alcohol all over him, And then the next thing I know, he scratches me, gives me a nudge, and he says, "Hi." He talks into my nose, guys. And then, I said, "Magadini," and then he says, I was like, so I'm like really shocked, but I really had to try to maintain my cool. And then, I was like, "No, you really look like my father, so I'm just basically giving you some respect." And then he went silent. And then the next thing he does, he nudges me again, and then he goes, which basically means you're so beautiful that people died because of you. And then my mind went like, maybe my ancestor looked like me, and then maybe she was so hot, people died because of her. I don't know. I was like really confused. I didn't know how to react to that, so I just tried to maintain my cool again. And then he like went crazy, guys. It's like he thought I said I cursed your name or something, but I was like really quiet. I was trying to mind my business, and I was like, "Why are you not answering me?" I was like, "I'm really tired. I really want to just rest." And then he goes, "You know what? I've got a lot of money." Then he flashes some money. He took out money from his pocket, and then he said, "I can take care of you. I want to marry you." I was like, "What?" He said, "I want to marry you." I've had so many experiences with men on buses, but that one was bizarre because I had never seen a 60-something man say that so directly. So I loved the inside, but I was really terrified at the same time. And then he goes, "I'm serious." Then he starts shouting, "Mano, chamuro akanaka mano," which basically means, "This child is beautiful, I'm going to marry him." And then there were like two other drunk guys. They started clapping and cheering him on. And then, you know, things were really escalating like really quick. Then he started like touching my arm. That's what really got to me. So I was like really now irritated, and we were like 20 minutes away from like the place that I wanted to go from the destination, and I thought I have to endure this for the next 20 minutes. And then, you know, the lady was sitting next to me, the lady with the child. She looks at me, she can see I'm really feeling uncomfortable because it was really getting into my personal, my intimate space. It was talking in my ear, you know, making this weird like gestures toward me. And then she says, let's switch our seats. And then I was like, oh, thank you God, this is like a lifesaver. I needed someone like that at that moment. So we exchanged seats, and then my friends, everything like escalated from like 0 to 100. Then he saw that I had like moved. And then the lady with the child was now sitting between us. She was like in the middle. And then he started going, which basically means, who told you to do this? You know, who are you being paid to do this? That's why you're the ugly baby. You know, I was shocked at the amount of like insult this man was making to this woman. And, you know, this woman, I really admired her. I actually thanked her later, and then she was like replying him, and then he started saying foul things. He said a lot of foul things, even about the child, which really made me sad because she was trying to help me. Because I think if I had not exchanged seats with her, I don't know what would have happened. I really think the worst would have happened. And then the next thing, he like takes out something from his pocket, and I'm like, maybe it's like a knife. And it was like this really small pocket knife. And then he started pointing it at the lady, and then she said, I'm not even scared of you, you know. Then I thought, if I was like really this courageous, I would be like Wonder Woman, guys. But anyway, the conductor realized that the situation was really getting bad. And then he came, and then he took that man, and then he gave him a seat in the front. So I was like, yo, thank you to this lady, what. And then I let her, my father was waiting for me in town, so we gave her a ride home when I'd explained everything to my dad. And I was like really grateful. But basically, this story time is like sort of a rant, but not a rant. I'm just trying to like educate some people who like to drink on public transport. It really is uncomfortable for some other people if you cannot handle your alcohol and then you start making like contact with other people. For me, it was really scary and intimidating. I felt so harassed. I think that's what you can call verbal abuse. If not even, yeah, I think I was abused verbally because he said there were a lot of foul things that you would never want me to say, because I will not say the things he said to me. Yeah, they were really bad. And then the way he insulted that child and the mother, it really, you know, it just pissed me off. And then, you know, the moral of the lesson is just basically, guys, let's respect each other when we're in this public, right? Because I paid my money and then you insulted me on a bus, you know. For that moment, I wished, you know, I could have been, I was like, which superhero can make people mute? I don't know. I just wanted to be a superhero for that moment because I felt so insulted. But you know, it's one of the things I have to like get used to when I'm taking public transport in Zimbabwe or maybe in my area, because it's not the first time that it has happened, but I think this was the most like scariest encounter I had. So yeah, that was story time for today. If you relate to my story, please put your comments right down below and make sure you watch my next story time. If you have a suggestion or a topic you want me to talk about on Sundays, which are story time Sundays, you can see me post them on my social media, which is right below. Don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to press that button right there and click the bell right below so that you get a notification each time I post a new video. That was all for today. This was comment this below. Thank you guys. Bye bye.